You got clothes. You don't need that. Just go as you go and have fun. Nobody gets this experience.
No, I feel like if I show up in my older clothes, we're going to look like a joke, and I don't want to represent the Bobby Bones show looking like a joke. I want us to look like we're serious.
But what are you going to wear? Because it's an outdoor beach party. It's just shorts and a T-shirt.
I mean, I got to get a new swimsuit, got to get some new sunglasses. I mean, you got to have sunglasses.
Now you want sunglasses.
Well, that's part of the outfit. It's
what
part
about
of the
like
drip.
Bobby's jersey? Bobby, can you lend him a jersey?
I have a bunch of signed ones. I'm
There we
wearing
go.
this Odell Beckham Jr. one you can wear.
It's the Super Bowl,
Super
dude.
Bowl.
Get cooler than that.
I mean, I could wear a jersey.
It's signed.
But what about, I'm talking about the Shaq party. Yeah. That's a dress up. Like, you got to look fancy.
Okay, you have fancy clothes.
I don't have that fancy.
You have bracelets.
I don't have that. And you got to think, when you buy clothes in Vegas, it's a lot more expensive. Plus, haircut and shave. Like in Vegas, you do that, you're at least looking at $200.
Jim, what are your thoughts on this?
Lunchbox, you're killing us.
I know.
No.
We finally make it happen.
These guys aren't taking it serious. They think it's a big joke.
I'm going to give you 80,000 flight points.
Oh, flight points. Yay.
No. That buys flights. That buys flights. It'll buy me a flight somewhere.
Yeah. That's money.
Wait, what do you have on your computer?
Jim, thank you for calling. We appreciate it. We're going to do the news, but we'll check back with him in a few seconds.
Okay.
All
right.
Bones, he's looking at cars now to rent or something.
Well, no, we got to do the news, Eddie. Don't talk about what's on my computer. You worry about what's on your computer.
Why would you need a rental car?
Wait, we'll talk about it. I don't want to. I don't want to interrupt the news.
Let's do it. Thank you for not wanting to interrupt something for the first time ever in the history of the show. Okay, let's go to the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
A Florida man racks up over $31,000 in charges on a company card to purchase scratch-off lottery tickets.
No, why? Like, what are they thinking?
I thought you couldn't buy lottery.
This is why Lunchbox doesn't get a company card, by the way, here.
I didn't know you could put it on a credit card. I always thought you had to pay cash.
Yeah.
A Clearwater, Florida man was arrested after he was caught using a company credit card to purchase over $31,000 worth of scratch-off lottery tickets. Warren Alexander Johnson, 47, has been charged with conducting a scheme to defraud between $20 and $50,000. He's a truck driver for All Phase Paving, and they discovered one of the credit cards had several $1,000s worth of fraudulent charges on it. The owner of the company went through the credit card statements and noticed his card was used $31,693 between different convenience stores.
Oh.
And so he admitted. But yeah, the same thing. I guess in some states you can, in some states you can't.
Yeah, I guess. I've never heard of that.
That's from Fox News.
Dang, dude. I wonder if he ever won anything.
23 states allow lottery tickets to be purchased with a credit card.
Oh!
Wow.
That seems like a bad news.
Would be
awesome.
bad
news.
Bad idea.
Bad idea. Courtney Love has been offered $50,000 to take a lie detector test over Kurt Cobain's death. Courtney Love's been offered the $50,000 to take this lie detector test. The big money deal's been put on the table to get to the bottom of the Nirvana rocker's death. Courtney's been asked to take a film test to clear her name and prove she was not involved with his death. That's from The Mirror. That would be a terrible idea for her.
What?
It'd be a terrible idea. What?
Who's asking for
this
that?
Author, Ian Halperin, who has been part of covering it. And
I guess I don't know.
I thought he...
The accusation?
I thought he took his
the
own life.
autopsy was leaked. What?
I thought he took his own
He
life.
did. He did. That's the story. He killed himself. But there's a lot of conspiracy theories about it. His autopsy was released like 2 weeks ago, like a leak, Kurt Cobain's. And so he said, I just wanted to finally clear it up and get to the truth. A polygraph would be a step to erase the doubt forever. She has always denied any suggestions of being involved. Halperin claims he has a convincing argument Cobain did not kill himself. In his new book, Case Closed, The Cobain Murder, The Killing and Cover-Up of Kurt Cobain, he has probed into the musician's suicide since the mid-90s. He claims he has evidence Kurt was murdered, but doesn't accuse anyone, including his widow, Courtney. It would be a terrible idea for $50,000 because she's going to do it. And best case scenario is she gets $50,000. It doesn't really change her life that much. And that's best. Worst is she didn't kill him and it shows up that she could be lying or an inconclusive or because anything that's not straight up, she's telling only the truth. It's going to be looked at as something's even fishier. It's just too much risk, not enough reward.
And those things aren't really 100% accurate, right?
Yeah, that's
what we hear. I don't know.
Yeah. You can't put them in court.
Didn't you guys do one?
Long time ago, but the guy, it was like our finger thing.
But Lunchboxes.
We didn't strap like they do like nipples and
yeah.
And like the FBI ones are different than the ones we've done.
What did you guys do?
Fingers and like heart rate, but not anything. Wrist. Like we didn't put the probe in.
Yeah. That's how you
That's
really
how
know.
you really know. Yeah, we never wore like the things that wrap around you. So Mariah Carey was because Lunchbox said he got ate by a shark
I didn't get to eat in my
the
paddle
paddle boat?
Yep.
Okay,
Got
same
a
thing.
bite out of it.
And the lie detector said that he was lying.
but
But again, it wasn't one of those strap ones.
Exactly.
Mariah Carey was plucked from traffic and driven to the Grammys in a golf cart. So apparently traffic was really bad, and she was maybe a little late.
What?
So they drove out in a golf cart in
They
traffic.
just left her car there?
and got it. Well, I'm sure she had a driver. I'm sure she wasn't
Yeah.
driving.
Oh.
She wasn't like driving her Prius and then she just left it.
I thought the same thing, Lunch.
Okay,
Don't
my
worry.
fault.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, because Lunchbox and I were stuck one time. We were
Oh,
late,
man.
and we were thinking about ditching the car.
The Ultima.
But you're not Mariah Carey.
Nah, we're not.
Quote, we literally drove a golf cart the wrong way up the freeway and brought her back, so she made it on time. That's pretty funny. And then she presented Best Pop Solo Performance in that Grammy to Miley Cyrus from Rolling Stone. If you want to go to the Super Bowl, which Lunchbox claims he does, and you want a Super Bowl suite, $2.5 million, and it comes with Wagyu hot dogs and a surf and turf buffet.
I'm out on that.
Wagyu hot dog.
I don't need that.
The luxury suite comes with a $2.5 million price tag, fully stocked, and they let some media members go in and see what it would look like if they were to sit in it. And so 20 wealthy football fans will be there, and it's surf and turf, it's beef and lobster, Wagyu hot dogs, which is, I guess I don't understand. I
I guess
know
that's
Wagyu
probably
beef, but you
made
can make a
from
hot
that.
dog.
I guess it's just making the meat out of the
Yeah, the
Wagyu beef.
Instead of
Seafood, stuffed potatoes, plenty to drink, full service bar. StubHub says the get in price, not to the suite, but period, right now is $5,300, which it's down a bit if you just want to get into bad seats. But I'm looking at the suite here, and it looks nice, but it's like $2.5 million, and it's going to be over in 3 hours.
Yeah.
You're out of your mind. I guess unless your mind is so big that you have $1 billion, and
Yeah.
that doesn't affect anything.
If you're Jeff Bezos, who cares?
Or you're like bringing a bunch of clients and you write it off. But even when you write something off, you don't get it all back.
maybe they all go in halvesies. They split it.
That's still so
That's
much
still a lot of
money.
money.
I don't know.
That's a lot.
I know, but I'm trying to figure it out.
Taylor Swift sells one of her private jets. Taylor Swift sold her Falcon 900 private jet last month, according to the FAA. The plane, which she bought in 2009, if you buy it new, is listed at $44 million.
Whoa!
Wow.
So she probably sold it for $20 million or so, if I'm just guessing. The sale leaves Swift with only, don't get sad, one private jet for now.
Oh, no.
Oh. Poor Taylor.
But she's going to probably buy new and another one. While Swift has been criticized for her huge carbon footprint, Swift's manager says she buys carbon credits to offset jet fuel use. She's going to fly privately from a concert in Tokyo to the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. News Nation now.
You think that was to throw off that kid?
I think this happened in the past, and it just so happens that those stories are around each other, so this story gets bigger because of that.
Yeah,
Got it.
Because she said she sold it a month ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Grubhub guy or the StubHub, no, the Carfax guy bought it. No. One of those car places like that.
Carvana?
I don't know. I saw it though,
CarMax?
and it was like the guy. Yeah, I forget who it was, but one of those guys who made a lot of money doing something online with cars is who bought it.
Auto Trader?
Just give me
We just keep guessing.
grub packs.
But I'm not gonna know
Uber.
if you say it.
Oh.
No.
Mike, if you'll find it, that'd be cool. Time Traveler says humans will be extinct in 2027.
Of course.
It's not that far away.
No, it's
That's
not.
so stupid.
Human days are numbered, according to a man who claims to be a time traveler. The guy, known only as Javier, says there'll be abandoned roads, stores, and landmarks. He's from the future, and enjoy the future.
Cool. Can't wait.
It's just too close. If you're doing stuff like that, you got to do it further out. So there's a chance you're right for a lot longer until you're proven wrong.
Right.
Like, don't say, I'm a time traveler from the future, and in 3 days, an alien's going to visit. Because you only have 3 days for your lie to live. You need a lot longer than that so you can, like, build a cult, have a following.
all that stuff.
Yeah, Car Shield.
Oh.
Yeah, I work with Car Shield.
Yeah.
I think that's why it stuck with me. Landlines are doomed. But I don't have a landline. It's been dead to
Oh,
me.
I don't have
Wait a
one.
minute, hon.
Anybody have a landline at all in this,
No.
this whole show?
But my parents do.
That would make sense.
I still call them on it.
You don't have one even in
Yeah.
your studio?
Oh, I do. At my house, at my home studio, I do.
I don't think we have even a landline. I think we have a different kind of line.
Mine is a little, it's a black phone with buttons. I remember my kids being confused by it. And it actually rang the other day during an interview.
Who was it?
Just as like a sales call or a, info. What are they called?
Telemarketer?
Yes,
Telemarketer, yeah.
that.
Phone companies across the nation want to stop providing landline service so they can move forward fully with new technologies. And some of them don't work on landlines. So within the next 5 to 10 years, landlines will be extinct. From Wired magazine.
probably cancel mine.
So
Why didn't that guy from the future tell us that then?
Right. If he
He knows
doesn't
so
know.
much. Yeah. What?
What are they going to do with all those telephone wires that we wired the whole world with?
What do they do with? I mean, weren't there a lot more railroad tracks back in the day too?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
we
I
had
don't
to
know.
only use railroads.
Yeah, they just sit there abandoned.
Well, no, I mean,
They still use
I'm sure
them.
they take some of them up and build new roads
Okay.
over them.
This just took a long time to put telephone wires, and now we're going to be like, well, we don't need those anymore.
So
What about buildings?
Yeah,
They're up for.
They demolish
Yeah,
those.
and then what do they think they do?
They just remake
Build.
new ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool process.
You got me.
Yeah. I didn't get you. I'm thinking about it too. Social media breakup fallout happens. Breaking up is harder to do when you're on the apps. The best strategy is to unfriend your ex and even block them. Don't allow yourself to be tempted to look at their new pictures with friends or potential dates. Also, remove any pictures of you two from your own profile. Constantly sync pictures of your past relationships. Don't allow you to get over them. That's from Glamour Magazine. What I would suggest you do is unfollow, but then just mute them so they don't pop up. Because if you block them, unless they did something bad to you, it's just going to be your first at being a bit seemingly petty. Oh, you blocked me? But if you mute, you still don't see it. Just don't go over to their page. If you block, that's almost a sign of aggression. Now, if they deserve aggression, cool. But if it's like a breakup and the relationship's taking its course, blocking them just seems a bit drastic.
If you mute them, though, can they still, if you mute them and they DM you, will you see it?
I don't know. Walk around muting people. I don't know. I just know.
Because I'm thinking, like, what if you're like,
But if
"Ugh."
they're DMing, that's a whole different thing.
Okay.
It's just so you don't see their stuff without wanting to see it. Bedroom masks are great if you want to sleep. Sleep experts say to sleep with one of those eye masks over because it can reduce you waking up at night because light's creeping in any way whatsoever, like a hallway light, a night light, your phone lighting up for any reason. Wearing an eye mask is a simple way to block everything out. From Sleep, a research journal. I do sleep now, and I have the last 6 nights, maybe, or 5 of the 6 nights, with the tape on my mouth.
How's that going?
Pretty good. I don't wake up with my mouth being so dry like the Sahara Desert.
What about your sleep study stuff?
I went to the doctor.
Yeah.
I talked about it, right?
I know, but is there an update?
No, I got a text going, hey, we're going to reach out real soon. And she said, if you don't hear from me in the next couple of days, call, because we want to do this sooner than later. No one's called me.
So it's your turn to call. they
Yeah, but
said.
I forgot
Ball's in your
I
court,
forgot
man.
the
Yeah.
people's names I talked to.
Oh.
So do I call up and be like, hey?
Yeah, this is Bobby, like I was in there the other day.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to go sometime soon. But there are cameras all on. It looks weird.
Ah, it's weird.
I know. Finally, a married Virginia teacher admits to sneaking into a 14-year-old student's home to hook up with him.
Can you explain this to me?
A married Virginia teacher faces up to 50 years behind bars after pleading guilty to having sex with a 14-year-old student over the school year at his home. She's 25. She taught him at Hungary Creek Middle School, pleaded guilty to 4 counts. During the 2022-2023 school year, Miss Jordan was having relations with a 14-year-old student. On occasion, she would go to the victim's house. It's from the New York Post.
Oh, my goodness.
I saw a picture of them together. Did you see the picture of them together?
Oh,
No,
really?
I think that's her husband.
Well, they blacked the kid's face out.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she has a husband with a beard.
Yeah.
And then next to it was her and the kid. They had his face blacked out.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Like, and people said that he could not do his homework and she wouldn't say anything. No, that's another teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And
Maybe
that
they feel like there's obviously something's not happening.
Psychologically.
Yeah, some brain chemistry's been messed up there, and she must feel like there's some sort of connection.
Yeah, students said they would openly flirt in the classroom.
Oh.
Yeah, wild. That sucks. All right, there you go. That's your news.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
want to go over to Jessica in Oklahoma, who has called the show regarding Lunchbox's Las Vegas trip. Jessica, you're on. What do you want to say?
Good morning, studio.
Morning.
So I have a theory as to why Lunch doesn't want to do this anymore. I think that he wants to ask for a car and ask for clothes and a haircut because I think he wants city money.
Wants what money?
What?
Spending
I
money.
think he wants gambling money.
Oh, gambling.
Got it.
Oh.
Well, then why wouldn't he ask for just like $100 in gambling money? Not saying you should ask for that, but I mean, I hear you. It does feel like he's trying to weasel out of this now that he'd asked for it.
Why would I weasel out of it? This is the opportunity of a lifetime. It's going to be amazing.
I think you're onto something, Jessica.
Like all the
okay.
content we're going to have.
In that case, I have $100 in chips to Aria. He can have them.
Oh, wow.
that's
That's,
a-
good, Amy.
that's
That's
I'll
good.
throw it in the pot.
Great.
So Lunchbox wants to go to Vegas, so he said, boom, we'll send you for the Super Bowl. A listener said you can stay at my house. I have enough points to send him nonstop, by the way, both ways.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's
Ooh.
luxury.
That's a big deal.
That is
Luxury,
nice.
for sure. And so let's go. And he got accepted to these parties, the Gronk party, the Shaq party.
Yep.
And so his wife even sent a note that was like, yeah, go ahead. It sounds crazy, but go ahead, have fun. And then all of a sudden he hits us with, I'm going to need some clothes.
Well, listen, you don't go to the Grammys in your old suit from last year. You have a new outfit.
That's
This
not
isn't the
true.
Grammys, though.
And it's also not true. You can wear
hello,
the
did you look at the Grammys? Did you see the way those
I've been
people
to the
were dre-
Grammys.
Did you
Yeah.
see the way those people were dressed? They didn't pull those out of their closet. They got new drip.
Thank you, Jessica. Let me go to the other Jessica. We have another Jessica on the phone in Garden City, Kansas. Jessica, you're on the show. What's going on?
Yeah, so I was listening to the podcast and how Lunchbox wants to be wined and dined by a dealership. And I happen to be a salesperson at a dealership, and
Oh,
I'm
this is about
willing
something else.
to
Okay.
take him out to lunch, do all the stuff, and sell him a car.
Okay.
Nice.
I saw something about a car in Lunchbox. I thought it was like you trying to get a car in Vegas. Someone's going to give you
Oh,
a Vegas car.
I
Okay.
love it.
Hey, put her on hold. Let's come back to her.
Yeah, we'll come back.
We'll
circle back.
We'll circle back. Let's go to line one, Cliff in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hey, Cliff. What's up, buddy? Thank you for calling the show. Cliff, go ahead.
Hey, good morning, studio.
Morning.
I think Lunchbox does need new clothes.
Thank you.
And I think Abby should be the one who gives them his clothes.
Oh, picks him out.
Yeah.
Like they would do on Queer Eye, where the guys would take him out and pick the stuff. Abby would do that.
Why, you think Abby knows fashion?
Better than you.
Well, yeah, I'm just asking. I don't know where he gets that Abby knows the fashion.
Because you torment her and he thinks it'd be funny to have her get to pick your clothes.
I mean, fine, whatever. I just need $1,000 for clothes.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Thank you, Cliff.
this is next level, guys.
But it's next level than if you want to go. So are you saying you're drawing the line? If we,
And then also, I've been looking it up. And when you roll up to these parties, I can't be rolling up in, what was that guy's, Nick? Was that his name?
who said
Listener-
you could stay with them?
Yeah, I can't be rolling up in his car. I mean, it's like a minivan, you know what I mean? Whatever. It can't be looking like that. Celebs.
You don't know it's a minivan. He didn't say that, did he?
He didn't.
No, he
By the way,
doesn't.
Nick called and said Lunchbox could stay at his house. Here's a clip of Nick calling the show this morning.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, Lunchbox, you want to come stay at my house this weekend?
Oh, man. He sounds,
Hey, answer.
He sounds
Answer.
totally
Hold on.
normal.
Nick, it sounds weird when you say
Hey,
it like that.
Lunchbox.
How many? Do you have a spare bedroom, or would y'all be sharing a room?
I can share a room with Lunchbox. I have a spare bedroom.
Amen.
It's my wife and I. We live here. We have a dog.
Oh, my.
We're totally normal.
I didn't hear anything about a minivan.
No, nothing.
So what do you need? Why don't you just Uber? That's what everybody else does
No,
in
no,
Vegas.
no. Celebs aren't Ubering.
You're covering it as press.
I understand, but they are going to expect you to roll up like them. So I found from an exotic rental, we can get a Lambo, EVO Spider 2023, and for 24 hours. So I'd pick it up like 30 minutes before the party on Friday night and return it Saturday night. Like I'd go to the party and I'd tell them, hey, this is where you can pick it up. It's $1,299 plus tax for the 24 hours. Because if you're going to be hanging
it does
with,
look awesome. But there's a Lamborghini Huracan that's $990 a day. That one looks even cooler.
okay, I mean that'll
That
work.
works too.
That works too. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to be rolling up to these parties, you got to roll up like celebrities.
You'll have nowhere to park, and they won't think you're a celebrity, so they won't take your car.
What? No, you roll up in a Lambo, they're going to be like, oh, you're not doing press anymore. You're straight into the party.
Here's the deal I will make.
So are we doing it?
in the I need you to let me know.
I've already let you know.
No, hold on. I need you to let me know what your take it or leave it, you have to have it or you're not going to go offer is.
Okay.
And I will give you the take it or leave it, what I'm going to give you offer. And if it doesn't match, you won't go. We'll do that in just a minute.
Fine. If you want to, I mean,
I don't care if you go. I was doing it as a favor for you.
You could be screwing up the biggest opportunity this show has ever had.
You could be screwing up your opportunity.
Do you know how mad the listeners are going to be if you don't send me to the Super Bowl?
You give me one final.
Hate. I hope you're ready for the hate that's going to come your way if you don't meet my demand.
You know what? I won't look at my DMs. Okay,
you probably shouldn't.
Days. I need you to list out every single thing you need, including room, fly, everything that we've talked about, plus everything you need.
Yep.
And in the next segment or so, we'll go through it in yes or no.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Hardy now. Let's play it. All right, Truck Bed, Bobby Bone Show. Make that list. We'll come back. Come back. The Santa of Vegas is going to give us his demands next. Over to line 2. This is Audrey in Vero Beach, Florida. Audrey, thank you for calling the show. What's going on?
Hey, so I say just say no. No new clothes, no new drip, no haircut, no bling. Lunchbox needs to go as Lunchbox. He needs to represent the show as Lunchbox.
Right.
No new drip.
Yeah, why would you want to be something you're not?
No. I wear new clothes to nice events. Like when I show up to nice events, I have new clothes on. So this is.
Why would they have to be new every time at a nice event?
I mean, because what I hear is you have some nice clothes you could wear.
If you wear new clothes to every nice event, that means you probably still have some clothes you haven't worn that often because you go to that many nice events.
No, I don't really have that many.
Okay. Thank you, Audrey. We're about to hear.
Audrey, that was a bad call.
Have a great day, guys.
All right.
Bye.
See you later. Let's go to line 9. This is Kevin who's on the phone. Hey, Kevin, appreciate you calling the show. What do you want to say?
I think it's awfully nice of you, Bobby, to use your frequent flyer miles to get him to and from Vegas. If he wants all these new clothes, the car, a haircut that he says costs $200, I know better. It should come out of his pocket.
Wait. How is it nice for Bobby? I am doing this for the show.
We don't care if you go or not.
It's nice of me
the show
to
doesn't care if you
sacrifice
go.
my weekend to get material for the show. I don't know why. Oh, Bobby's so nice. What about what I'm doing for you guys, the listeners, and for this show?
It's nice of him because they're his miles.
That's true.
It's
Thank
my
you.
time.
We-
Do you
Hey,
not
why are you
understand that?
yelling?
Why don't you? First of all, Kevin called us. You don't have to yell at him.
I don't understand how Kevin.
Number
What are
two,
we missing?
we didn't ask you to go. You asked us if we would send you. That's the difference. We didn't say, well, Lunchbox, will you go?
You
said,
are always trying to look for ways to take
No.
the show to the next
No.
level, and I'm
No.
with you in that boat.
This takes
and I'm
the show
trying to
down
do
a
that.
level. Okay, so what are your demands?
Yeah.
And if if I can meet them, we will book everything right after this segment. Go ahead.
Flight.
Okay, I have 70,000 points that I will use, which because the flights are so expensive, this is going to cost me 2 flights, basically. 2 round-trip flights to send him one way to Vegas. So I will use my points for that. Go ahead.
Room and board.
We have room and board. Play the first part of that call, please, from our listener here.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, Lunchbox, you want to come stay at my house this weekend?
Oh, man. He's out.
There you go. That's done. Got that?
Perfect.
Yep. $750 for clothes. Clothes in Vegas are expensive. You go to those
You
shops.
can buy them here.
Yeah, you don't have to buy them
And you
in
can-
Vegas.
I don't know if I have time. I got a lot of loose ends to tie up before I go to
So
Vegas.
you want $750 more dollars.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
I came down. You said, I want to be fair
Go ahead.
and objective. $1,200 for the Lambo because I figure the
Car
$900
rental. So now
Plus
we're about
taxes.
2,000. Go ahead.
and then $250 per diem per day for food. Vegas, you go eat, it's $75 a meal. It's expensive for one person.
Okay.
$250. I looked it up. Haircut and shave at a barbershop on the Strip. Quite expensive. And then $300 gambling per day. And alcohol, that is just a reimbursement when I get back because I don't know how much I'm going to drink, if people are going to be buying me drinks, if I'm going to have to buy people drinks to wine and dine them, schmooze with, maybe if I run into Roger Goodell, the, commissioner of the NFL, and I got to buy him a drink. So, yeah, I just bring the receipt and then you reimburse me for the alcohol.
Roughly, he wants $3,000 more. $3,000 more to what we don't even care to send them to. We don't even.
Oh, you care.
I don't care.
Is it the biggest?
No.
Is it the biggest event of the year?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, man, it's a big deal.
Okay, but we don't care if you cover a party.
Is it, hey, guys?
With a bunch of reality stars. So okay, here's what we're gonna do. You want $3,000.
Yeah.
I'm already buying your flight. We already have a place for you to stay. I'm willing, all in, to go for your flight to and back and put you in A. You'd be one of the first 15 aboard on Southwest.
Okay, nice. A-list.
$500 cash total.
What?
Total.
That doesn't even give me clothes.
Well, you can spend it as you see fit.
How am I going to eat on $500? Like, I got to
But
feed
this
my
is
stomach.
this is something that you want to do. So
Yes, I want to do it for us.
okay, I don't want you to go. I think it's actually.
This is such a. This.
I'm willing to.
Here's the problem. You never take anything serious.
$500.
No,
I'm willing to
$500.
pay you $500 in cash and pay for your flight there and back, and let you off the show on Monday.
That doesn't give me the Lambo.
Okay.
That doesn't give me a
So
haircut.
are you drawing a line in the sand?
Yeah, I'm drawing a line in the sand. So if you want to change if you want time to think about it, if you want
Do you
to,
guys want to add any money to this? Because I'm not going to move this segment past this time.
I added $100.
Okay, $600.
of Aria
Coins.
chips.
Yes.
I'll throw in a suit.
You want to?
I mean, you donated like 3 suits to me.
Yeah.
I think they fit Lunchbox.
$600 in a
I'm
suit.
not wearing Eddie's clothes.
Well, they're technically Bobby's.
So we're done.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Clothes.
So we're not going to the Super Bowl.
They're really nice, dude.
Okay, so does he just like not? What's his deal? Do you just not want to? You don't really want to go, but you're too.
What are
you
you
don't
doing?
wanna
Oh,
say
The
it.
dog finally caught the
You
car
don't want
and
to
didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it.
How would you say that, Amy? I came up with exactly what I needed. He's not.
You
he's
kept
not,
adding stuff.
He's not willing
the
to
more
do
gave
what
you
we
stuff.
need to make an experience that I want to enjoy. He's
it.
trying to put me like on a budget.
We
It's
don't
like,
even care if you go. We were just doing it for you as a
Okay.
gift to you. So we
Wait
will,
till we see all the pictures from the parties, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, that celebrity was there. Could have got them on the show. Oh, look at that celebrity. Could have met them." I mean, I could have built so many relationships, but you guys want to play.
Play what?
I was willing to give him $500 in cash and pay his first flight.
Dude, a listener
Something
offered his
he wants
house
do.
to you.
Right. Okay. So we're done. He will not be going to Vegas for the Super Bowl.
You guys can
All
direct
of our
all your hate
listeners
at
just
Bobby.
no. All of our listeners just heard we tried to make it happen. So the
We
next time he
tried, but Bobby
complains-
wouldn't step up. He doesn't care about you, the listener. He doesn't care about giving experiences to you guys.
But they wouldn't go. It's you.
But they would live vicariously through me.
They can live vicariously through Gronk's Instagram.
Exactly.
Yeah, or
And then they
Shaq's.
can go over to Shaq's Instagram and all the other people that are
disappointed.
Just as
there.
easily. Okay, we're done. We're going to quit, right? Final thought, Amy?
I mean, I'm keeping my chips.
Okay.
but-
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Eddie?
We gave him every opportunity.
didn't do
Not even
anything.
an opportunity. We actually gave him resources.
Everything. I offered suits, clothes.
Okay, so not there. All right, all good.
You know, one more. I can also throw in a haircut and a shave here, like
You'll
right
do
down the
that
street.
for him?
Yes, I'll pay for it.
Oh, you'll pay for it.
$50.
Here. Oh, wow.
Right down the
It's
road.
not $50.
Okay, so basically $750, and he won't take it with the flight and the stay.
Still don't have clothes, man.
That's it.
Did
Okay,
that drip.
then we are closing up shop. He will not be going to the Super Bowl. It's good for us. We have to deal with him not being here Monday
Oh my
and filling in
gosh.
segments.
You guys are so annoying.
It's good for us. Thank you. And court adjourned, whatever they say. Go ahead.